just a boy, sold off to work as a slave. 6 years he labored, a herdsman was he, until he could make his escape. But though he was free, he could never forget the darkness and sin that remained. In the land of his bondage, the Emerald Isle, a people enslaved by their shame. So he answered God's call to return to that land, to give them a message of grace, that God sent his only Son, Jesus, to save all who will call on his name. The pagans were angry, they tried many things to silence this Christian young man. But still he kept preaching, proclaiming God's word, and taking a bold, fearless stand. Then one Easter evening the pagans they built an evil and mystical fire. This fire was the biggest they burned every year, none other could ever be higher. But just like the prophet Elijah who stood and challenged the prophets of Baal, the young man constructed a much bigger fire, showing his God will prevail. The young man's defiance impacted the land. The royals demanded him come. There in the presence of monarchs and men, he gave them his message of hope. The king was intrigued and allowed him to preach, and many were gloriously saved. This man he kept preaching till his dying day. A nation was beautifully changed.